Next up is modules. So let's start with the basic one, math. Import math. Import is the keyword that you use when you want to use a particular module. I want to print pi, it's math.py. So many functions, and again, when you want to see what it can do, always go for dir. All the options that are available, including isnan, gamma, log, pi, not a number, power, square root, everything is available here. Next, date time. Now, date time gives you date and time as simply defined by its name. 16, 17, 4, 2020, we call it aliasing or renaming. So whenever I write import datetime as dt. So now when I'll print, I'll write dt dot datetime dot now. If I do not want to use the complete name again and again, like I'm using datetime at least once, there I'll use from datetime import datetime. From datetime, that is the parent module, import this function. So I'm importing function datetime from module datetime. Now I can directly use datetime.now. I want to import all the functions that are available in a particular module. I'll write from math import star. What it will do is it will import everything from datetime. Here I printed print math.py. Now I can just write print py. Like I mentioned dir in here, you can write math. You can also write help. Help on built-in module math. Description, this module provides access to mathematical function defined by C standard. All the documentation is already present in that particular module. Import time. So import and here time and date time are different. Print time dot time. Now you can see the time is in very different format. So this is a Unix timestamp. That means number of seconds from the beginning of time, the epoch time. You can see that is 1st January 1975 at 000000 time standard. Print time dot c time. It simple. Also you can write print time dot asc time. This is the time from random import star. Whenever we use random function, the answer will always be in between 0 and 1. Let's say there is a list 1 to 8. I'm writing print. I'm using the keyword choice and I'm writing here list. So every time I run it, it will choose any of the random element of that particular list. Next up is OS. This is the operating system module where you can interact with your OS and do some function. Port OS. I'll write os.mkdir. That is, I'm creating a directly. I'm writing test dir.